Okay. Well, there we go. I think we are live. Okay. Right. All right. So I know there's not a whole lot happening yet. Nobody's here yet. So I'm going to sit here and talk to myself and see if we get any eyeballs here. Say what's up if anybody's in here. I am live on Facebook. Chris, what's happening? First comment. How does it sound? All right. I am mainly what I'm doing here is trying to getting things set up in order to live stream. And what I'm going to be doing, at least, my thoughts, my plans are to basically get things in order so I can start streaming my builds as I work on them. Hey, Jerry, what's happening, man? I'm not nobody. Got it. Excellent. Thanks, Chris. So for the short handful of you guys that are in here right now, what I'm trying to do is get things set up, because I'm going to be doing a lot of videos as things progress here. I have a lot of cool builds and some other things that I have going on that I really want to try, and documenting is one thing by getting video and recording with my phone and whatnot, but what I really want to do is get on there, get live, and sort of interact with my my following a little bit more, because at this point it's no secret that it's just me. I'm a one-man show, and I can't do the builds and reply to the messages and do the photos and the videos and just all of this stuff. I can't do everything and stay communicating, stay interactive with my following. So I think this is going to be, because I'll be able to work this way. I'll have my plan is to set up a like a cart, a mobile cart that has all of my electronics on it and stuff, like my camera, my microphone, my preamps and everything, and be able to kind of wheel it around the whole shop. And I should be able to kind of go around and do a little bit of everything. Don't necessarily, I wouldn't necessarily be tied to my little office area here. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. If let's see here, just checking the streams here myself to see, make sure. Yeah, it looks good, don't it? Looks all right. So that's kind of what I'm hoping to do. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. So I am actually live on Facebook and YouTube. So I'm going to be trying to do. Yeah, it's not bad. There we go. So I want, as I was saying, now that I have a little bit of, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm getting sidetracked trying to pay attention to a couple different things. Oh, I got to scroll down. Dang. Okay. David, Mr. Slaughter, what's happening, man? How's it going? That don't look too bad, does it? Excellent. 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 Okay. Yeah, this does look pretty good. Let's see here. Okay, sorry for the silence there. I'm just trying to get some things in order, trying to check out a couple things. So I guess my question for the short handful of you guys that are in here right now, is there anything that that I could be doing video wise? You know, I mean, the idea is, like I said before, I want to get active, and I want to start, you know, being able to interact more with the people who follow and support me. Thank you, David. That's good. I'm glad to hear that. So, you know, getting started, you know, there may not be like a bunch, I'm not going to have a list of videos and topics that I want to cover when I do go live. But as far as ideas and, maybe changes, things that could be different or whatever, you know, I think any input, any ideas that I could have, actually, Jerry, that's a great idea. So Jerry says, I would love to work on my car and see the progress. That's actually a really good idea. And what's cool about this, I don't have it set up right now, but the streaming software that I'm using will allow me to connect my phone's camera. So obviously I'll have the cart, as I was mentioning previously, that I can kind of wheel around for like the main section, the main setup here with the cameras, the mics, the lights, that kind of thing. But if I am working on a local customer and working on an actual car, I thought that would be cool, and I could use the camera on the phone to still stream when the exact same setup like I have, like here, what you're seeing now, but be able to switch to the camera on the phone. And I know there's a way I can do it. Let me see if it'll let me do that really quick, just to kind of give an idea. Let's see here, because I'm learning this whole thing. I paid for all this stuff. I set it all up, and I barely know what I'm doing. This is all really new to me. So let's go here. Call this a new scene. And let's call this iPhone. All right. And new camera. What if I switch over to that and add? Hey, would you look at that? Got my MacBook camera right here. And I think, yep, there it is. Well, I'm going to have to play with this a little bit more and get that set up. You know, Chris, that's a good point. And that's definitely something to consider. This wouldn't be, so at least the way I imagined that this would go is that I wouldn't be, unless, I don't know, I have to think about this a little bit more, but my idea was that I would just go live, not necessarily mentioning, I mean, like in Jerry's case, obviously he said it would be cool to see what kind of car, or to see the progress on his car. That is a very cool idea, as I said, and something I've definitely considered. But I would have to, I would have to be careful with that, just because, you know, working with the public, obviously, and working for people, the micromanaging thing. That's you're right. That is a very, very scary thing to get involved with. But I suppose, you know, that's definitely something to consider on both sides. So what I'm trying to figure out here, because it's been a little bit since I set this up and I haven't really been messing with it, but there is a way. Let's go here. There it is. I found it. There it is. Okay, so if we go to iPhone, so here is my main screen, you know, just me, cool beans. And then if I wanted to switch over to my iPhone, I can do that with just a push of a button, which I think is really cool. So I'll be able to kind of, ooh, that's trippy. I'll be able to kind of document both sides here. And I think audio shouldn't change. What do you think about that? Just curious, as far as the audio changing at all when I switch between the cameras. If I go here back to this scene, is how does the audio sound? Are we getting the similar audio levels and stuff? I'm just curious if it's switching over to the iPhone's microphone. Ooh, look at all that dust. Ew. Yucky. Okay. All right, guys. I was hoping to get some more. I know it's kind of middle of the day, and I know people are. This is sort of like a pop-up thing, but I was hoping to see if I can get a handful of people in here to kind of get some ideas and some different opinions on things. Let's see here. Let's go here. Hey, good. So you come over from Instagram. I appreciate that. What's happening? For the small few that are in here, I am streaming live to Facebook and YouTube at the same time. I will be also including Instagram when that feature is available to me. Basically, what's happening with Instagram is that they have their live producer feature is coming soon. They are testing it. There are some people that have it. Unfortunately, my account is not one that is available to use it. But I am actually going to be streaming a lot more. Maybe sometimes it'll be in this setting where I can maybe do some Q&As, do a couple different things. But I think the majority is going to be sit down at my workbench off to the side over here, and I could not only it would be a mixture of, I may do some technical stuff and do some how-tos maybe to kind of, show people what I'm working on. But I think at least to get started, a lot of times I would just set it up and have a secondary camera facing down at the bench. So that way, if they, if I'm doing something that people might, have questions about, or if they want just to kind of see some of the stuff that I work on, because, what I do is, it's pretty niche. This isn't your normal 9-to-5 day job, so it's kind of cool. A lot of people are interested, and, this is the kind of thing that I'm obviously interested in it. I've loved it. I've been doing this for, 18 years now. So I'm sorry, 17 years. And I don't get bored of it. So it would be cool. I think there's a lot of people that could benefit from sticking around and seeing some of the things that we have, going on. So, yeah. So let's see. Can I add? I wonder if I can add some more. I guess not. I'll have to do that another time. So as I mentioned, right now I am streaming to Facebook and YouTube. Really hoping that Instagram decides to open the doors for me. By the way, Chris, thank you for checking, letting me know about the sound levels. There we go. Okay. Is there anybody, like I said, this is totally just random pop-up type thing here, but is anybody that is viewing, which I think we've only got about 5 or 6 people viewing right now, but is there anything, any questions, maybe any suggestions that I could be doing? Anything. And I'm open to ideas and suggestions if you have them. If not, you can tell me to piss off. That's fine too. There is, I don't know if I know I'm allowed to kind of speak on, what's happening, but for those who may or may not know, there's a full length, it's about an hour or so movie / documentary coming up soon. Shooting for, I think he said September, the release should be, that I'm going to be a part of, which I'm actually really excited about. This gentleman who, for those of you who don't know, his name is Dale. He is a really creative person that I've met from the Panther community, which not all of my customers are familiar with that term. So the Panther platform is Ford's Crown Victoria, Lincoln Town Car, Grand Marquis, Marauder, that sort of thing. And he is doing a full movie. He come from Canada, but he traveled across the entire United States and went from the East Coast all the way to the West Coast. Man, he's been shooting this video or this movie for 2 years, and I've been blessed to be a part of it. And he's done. I was lucky enough to see a small little snippet. He's got a trailer out now. It's called Panther People. It really is an incredible piece of work, and I am stoked to be a part of this. It's really mainly, the main concept is for the people who decide to drive those particular cars. That's what it's about. And it's pretty impressive what he was able to achieve. So that's kind of one of the big things that I know that are going to be gaining not traction, but gaining some attention, because me and Mr. Dale, the gentleman who shot the entire film, we've been talking about potentially kind of linking up in the future and doing some other work together, which I'm really excited about. So that's kind of one of those things that, at least for me, I'm really looking forward to. No, as I said, I was really hoping to have a handful of people in here so we can kind of chit chat for a quick second just to give it a test. But understandably, this was a last minute deal. So I suppose I'll wrap it up here. Oh, you know what? No, hold on. Before I do that, this is not it. But what I'm going to do is I have this super duper quick intro. It's not even an intro, just it shows my logo, plays some audio. and curious if anybody has any input on what that might look and sound like. Obviously I don't want it to be too vastly over, louder than my louder than my audio that I'm talking, or not loud enough. Let me know what you guys think. Here goes just a real quick little 5-second thing. Yeah. Ooh, flashy. Oh boy. Well, let's take a peek. All right. I suppose that's it for today. Anyhow, if anybody happens to see this after the fact, I will be doing a lot more of this soon. I may end up going live again later today, just to kind of to see if there's any more people that want to say hi, say what's up. Let me see here, actually. Hold on a second. Pretty nice. Thank you. And like I said, that's actually just something I did for 2 seconds, just to kind of get it here, to test it, to make sure that I know what I'm doing, which clearly I still have no idea. I just want to be clear. So I will go ahead and just wrap this up now. And if anybody has any questions in the future, you can email me, Christian. Okay, before we wrap up here, I have a 9802 custom ideas you can do with those headlights. Actually, yeah. So I've already got a handful of options on my website at pantherlights.com. If you head over to the website and go to the custom headlights section, you'll see a few options there for that particular car. As with anything, this is what I do is fully customizable. So if you see anything, if you look at those options and you don't necessarily see anything that you like, we can add, remove, change any of those designs to something that you do like. Even if you see a design or a function of a different car, a completely different vehicle, there's chances that I can take pieces of that to put into that particular car. So, just look around on the website, look around online. If there's anything you see that you like, hit me up. I'd be happy to kind of give you an idea on pricing and how that works. But again, yeah, just head over to pantherlights.com. You'll see options for the Grand Marquis, the 9802. Jerry, yes. Okay, so it was a little loud. It sounds loud on my end too. And I have it turned down quite a bit. So, all right. So it sounds like it translates the same to your side there. Let's see. Let me just knock that down a little bit further. We'll go 75. Okay, there we go. We'll give that a shot the next time, but I did lower that down to, so it was on 90. I dropped it down to 75 because I thought it was quite a bit louder too. Christian on YouTube, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Make sure if you don't already, make sure you follow my YouTube channel, because I'm going to be doing a lot more of this. I don't know how long you stuck around here, but I have mentioned a few minutes ago that I'm going to be doing a lot more streaming. Not necessarily in the setting you see here. Probably be making a mobile setup where I can stream, do some more live videos for the custom work that I do. So at some point, if you do end up purchasing a set of headlights from me, at some point, your headlights might be on a live stream someday. So that's kind of what I'm going for, to kind of get more involved with my community. I have a lot of followers. YouTube is only is pretty small for me right now. It's only about 1,200 followers. But on Instagram and Facebook, I'm at 3,000 and 4,000. So, I've got a fair amount of people that I want to interact with and start getting more involved with the community. So, I feel like we've been doing this long enough where I think we can start giving my following a nice place to hang out and chit chat and stuff, because my two followings between, say, Facebook and Instagram are vastly different. So it would be cool to see different people coming in, hanging out, and just getting involved. So anyways, I think that's it for today. What am I doing here? It's been 25 minutes. Good Lord. I didn't realize I was streaming that long. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. As I was saying before, I'll be doing a lot more of this. So if you haven't been following, please follow me on YouTube, because I am going to be trying to grow that community quite a bit more if I can. So subscribe on YouTube, follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. That's coming soon too. I've already got that sort of started. We'll be doing live streams there as well. Yeah, it's 25 minutes, Jerry. Lucky you. But anyway, yeah, if you have any questions, check out pantherlights.com. If the answers you're looking for are not there, feel free to email me at info@pantherlights.com. I do appreciate the handful of you guys that checked it out here. I will be doing this again, and hopefully much more very soon. So anyway, take care of yourself. It is Thursday, so weekend is coming. Have a happy and safe weekend. Take care. Adios.